Hi everybody, this is Nelson Buck. We're here with Eugene and Ernie. We're going to have other people joining in. This is the Mardox Daily Live Chat. There you go. We should actually maybe show our faces for at least a few seconds, even though we don't have high bandwidth. Give me a second here. There we go. And we also have Jackie here, sitting beside me in my little dungeon of an office. And this is a Daily Live Chat for December 6th, 2016. We were offline for Sunday because we don't do our broadcast on Sunday. Monday it was a snow day here where I am, so we didn't do a show. So we got a lot to talk about. Everything from Kinder Suprise Eggs to why Ernie is losing all this hair. Believe it or not, we're going to get down to the bottom of this. It's one of those X-Files, right, Ernie?
Yes.
There you go.
I'm desperate for a solution, folks. Send me your ideas.
That's it. Good news. We went from having 1,400 subscribers at Mardox, the channel at mardox.com, to having just shy of 1,600. Seriously, just shy. 1,597. We're missing 3 people to hit 1,600 subscribers. So make sure to get in. Every month we're giving away prizes, and this month we're giving away 2 $25 Amazon gift cards to members who's 1, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. 2, you have to like or dislike the video. You have to, do the like dislike thing. And 3, it's not an or, it's an and. So subscribe, like, and comment. Whoever does those 3 tasks on all our videos, at the end of the month, we look at everybody who's done those 3 things: the subscribe, the like, and the comment. They do the 3 things, and you run the chance of winning one of the prizes. This month, December, we're giving away 2 $25 Amazon gift cards. So get in there, subscribe, like, and comment, and tell people on Facebook, on Twitter. Hi, John. Tell everybody as much as you can. Like, John should tell people in his blog post, by the way, Mardox is running a contest every month. Look at all the people commenting on your blog post, sir. You see? So get in there, win the prize. Really simple to do. If you don't know the channel, below this video, this is the channel. It's Mardox Plus. If you're not at the channel, go to YouTube, type in Mardox Plus, and you'll see the red emblem with the letter M in it. That's our channel. Join that one. So, and a couple of members last month didn't get in because they weren't subscribed. They were liking and commenting, but they were not subscribed. Very important to do all 3. That's the key. It's 3 steps to win. Okay. So today, John, we're talking about Kinder Suprise Eggs and going as far as the X-Files subject of why Ernie is losing all his hair. Do you have a topic? Well, we're going to talk about your blog post, John. Would you mind if we brought up your blog post?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good. So we'll talk about that one in a minute. My daughter found a... let me go and share my screen, because now I'm going to have to share it here. Well, now I just got to find my mouse. There it is. There it is. Do you guys see this? I'm hoping everybody sees this. And I'm not sure. No, it's not broadcasting. Just give me a second here. Oh, yeah, we got to bring it up on the other one, on the other good browser. Just a second, everyone. We'll have this in 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. No, I just got to get this so it broadcasts here. There we go. Okay, so if you guys see the screen, Kinder Suprise Eggs. My daughter brought this up to me, and apparently in the States, and I didn't believe it. I could not. Oh, I got to share the screen here this way. Well, I could not believe it when my daughter said that Kinder Suprise Eggs are they are banned in the United States due to being a choking hazard. And when she mentioned this, I was like, no way, you got to be kidding me. This is got to be a joke. And sure enough, it says right there when you do a search for, is Kinder Suprise banned in USA? Kinder Suprise Eggs, on an Italian brand of egg-shaped chocolate candy containing a toy surprise inside, have been banned in the United States since long before they were first manufactured in the early 1970s. That's because the U.S. has had a ban on candies with embedded toys since 1938. And it blew my mind because Kinder Surprise is sold worldwide. Now, this is a chocolate that you unwrap, and it's got a little toy or something inside. But apparently people, like my daughter said, apparently people will chew into the chocolate egg, essentially inhale the toy and choke on the toy.
Yeah, okay. I don't. Okay. I guess some people can do anything, but I mean, okay. If you bite into the thing, I know the ones in Germany, right?
Yeah, you know them. You got them there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You can break it. You can break it in half, and then the toy is inside of this little yellow plastic egg.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, how on earth? I guess if they stick the whole thing in their mouth, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's America, and they put warnings on things like "Don't put your cat in the microwave."
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Anything's possible in America.
Yeah. And no, but it's funny. My daughter said that. I said, "Oh, no way! Come on, that's got to be a joke." And
I didn't know that.
And just
I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was a global thing.
Yeah, and just before we went live, I said to my daughter, she brought it up as a topic, and I said, do you have proof of this? Do you have something written that says this? You know, something. And just before we went on, I had to look up the page to find out, and sure enough, this is what I found as search results at Google. And it's like, so there's my evidence. I could be wrong. If anyone's seen a Kinder Surprise egg in the United States, let us know. Take a photo. Let us know in the comments below because we want to see this.
That's crazy.
Whatever you do, don't send one to me. I don't need a bunch of guys in riot gear breaking down my door to steal my egg.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually,
Arrest me for having a harmful object.
That's right.
They won't just arrest you. They'll also fine you. From what I understand,
Ooh.
they'll also give you a fine for having it.
Oh, it's contraband.
Yeah.
It's as bad as having cocaine. It's a contraband. And it's
Probably almost as addictive.
Yeah.
It's chocolate. What do you expect?
That's it.
Chocolate, sugar. What more is there to love, right?
Exactly.
It, you know.
Exactly.
That's it. You know. So it's like, oh wow, the things that we learn. It's like, you know, something I discovered last night. I was on a couple of meetings last night, and one is for tomorrow's topic. It's called membership sniping. Or just sniping in general, but Ernie and I with Kerry are going to talk about that tomorrow's show. But another topic I've been talking to other traffic exchange owners and discovering that the industry could be plummeting into Bolivian. And it's not the first time I heard a business owner running a traffic exchange saying that he's just gonna give up, close his door, and off he goes. I think over 100 traffic exchanges in the last month due to PayPal, well, since October, due to PayPal, have shut down.
Did you look at the blog post I sent you?
Which one's that?
I sent you one. Hold on, let me look. You can keep running off at the mouth.
Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, let's all stare at John. Yes. So, yeah. Now this is where I hate my mouse. This is where I gotta say, let's all stare at John. What's John doing? Come on, John, we're waiting.
Yeah, right now staring to the camera.
Yeah.
You look on your Skype page, all right, your Nelson Buck page. I sent you a blog post.
Today's, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, I saw the one that you wrote. And you sent me another one?
Look up. You gotta read up.
Oh, I didn't get time. I've been busy. I'm sorry. What was the blog post about? Please inform us, all wise one.
It says, "Hey, dude, this is worth reading," and I gave you the blog post, and it's about this guy who's in the traffic exchange industry. He was out for a while because he had problems with depression and stuff, but now he's back. And he's doing wonderful things,
right.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting. It's a must read.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll copy it and post it in the chat.
Yeah, do that. And put it on the Skype group so we can see it. That's not a problem.
Okay.
I don't think that's
I wasn't sure I could put it in the group.
No, but that's not an affiliate program. It's just a blog post, right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's just a blog post.
Yeah, okay. And put it up in the group, and then others can see it. Now, the reason
Yep.
why I didn't see it is because he said, "Hey, dude, this is worth reading." My brain went right away to, whatever. when my
Hey,
when my wife says, "Hey, this is worth doing," I'm like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
And wonders why he gets in so much trouble later.
Yeah, my wife has her own.
exactly.
I'm so much of a pain in the butt to take care of. My wife needs an army of women to take care of me.
Yeah. All right, so I just put it in the Zoom chat as well
Yeah,
as
okay.
in the
Yeah, so
Mardox room.
so we can pick at that. Yeah, I'll read it for sure. But it's interesting. There's a couple things that came out. One is a lot of them are saying that they're going towards the avenue of getting rid of their traffic exchanges. We're in the process of setting up a traffic exchange that's going to be, I think, revolutionary with what we're programming. Some of
Mhm.
you out there know that I've been working on a traffic exchange platform for about a year now, and there's two other people that are involved in it, and one of our members is now going to take ownership of it so that they could run it. And in about a week, we're going to set it up, open the doors to a very select group of Mardox members so they can come in and play with it and say what they like and don't like about it. And then about a month later, we're going to open it up to the public. So
Sounds cool.
so it's about a week away, and I think it's going to change a lot of what's going on the industry. There's John. There you go. Another 10 cents, John. But you got to show the logo. You got to show the logo. There's your 10 cents. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go.
Thank
Sponsorship, 10,
Yeah.
10 cents a day every time he shows the cup.
Yeah, that's it. So he'll if you let John go at this, he'll show that 30 times in a show. You know, that's what, $3. It comes to about what, €1.50.
Hey, a penny saved is a penny earned, you know?
Yeah, that's it. You know, that's it. That's it. You know, you got to think. So yeah, and another thing I found out in talking to these people, I'm finding out a lot of people are watching our show, our daily live chat, are
Yeah.
coming from the traffic exchange owners telling their members to come watch our channel.
Okay.
Um,
I've been thinking about making a splash page promoting the channel.
Go for it. Go for it. Unfortunately, there's no chance. It doesn't bring you back anything as such, but at least it'll get the channel seen.
It's good for the industry,
Yeah.
you see.
That's it.
You know.
You know.
And this is stuff, we need people to shake up the industry.
Yeah.
And I'm starting slowly but surely. People are recovering from the shock, and people who are really serious about this industry are starting to make things happen, like yourself and like this Paul Kinder guy that wrote this post. I've known him, or known of him, since I've been in internet marketing, and so I knew the name right away. And this is
Well,
one of the
maybe
reasons why I read.
are you able to get a hold of him? Maybe ask him to be on one of our shows.
I talked to him. I mentioned it to him, and I will talk to him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk to him again.
Yeah, because I would
Because,
like to have him on the show, even if it's just for 10 minutes, just to have
Yeah.
his views
Yeah.
on what he thinks about the industry.
I'll tell him.
Yeah.
I'll tell him.
Because
I
don't
would-
get me wrong, I'm not big on using a traffic exchange myself. I feel I don't have time to use it very much, but
Yeah.
it is a big method in order to get your site seen, to get a new product out. It's sometimes it's the frontline tool for a lot of promoters. The first thing they want to do is to get people to see their product. It's a really good way to get your product
Right.
out there. But what
It is.
been talking to the other traffic exchange designers is the fact that how can I say it? If you got 3,000 members in your traffic exchange, and 2,000 members bought a $9 package for 50,000 prepaid hits, that means there's only 1,000 people logging in and actually surfing. That's,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, that's corruption. It's not corruption in the legal sense, but it corrupts the system.
Mhm.
You need those people logging in. If you got 3,000 members, you need them all logging in once a day, even if the person wants to buy traffic. I believe the old school systems that existed, where you had to serve 2 pages in order to get your site seen one time. I think that's a big deal. And in the very, very, very beginning, going back to 1990s, traffic exchanges, like I said, said many times, I've created one of the first exchanges that existed. It was Safe Mail Exchange. And how we had it was you had to look at 2 emails in order to get your email seen once. So it was a 2-to-1 ratio. But nobody was allowed to buy the rights to have their emails sent out. You had to actually sit there and read people, go through people's emails. Now everyone knows that you just scroll down, click the link, and boom, it's done.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But it still was 2 views, one showing. You know.
Okay.
So I think we got to go back to get back to basics with this industry. If you've got 2,000 people paying you to have their stuff seen, it's nice for the site owner. They're making money, but the other people, your bread and butter, are not getting the results that they expect to get, not like it used to be. And people are starting to catch on. Hey, I can be part of this. Spend some money, and I get seen. Then you've got the networks, where, hey, if you spend $19, we'll have you seen in 10 traffic exchanges across the board because they're all owned by the same group.
Right.
Well, that's cutting everyone's throat.
Okay.
The site can make money. I think the site can make money off banner ads, off text ads, but leave the surfing alone, is my opinion. And a lot of traffic exchange owners are starting to say, yeah, maybe we should go back to the old school ways.
Okay.
You see, so that's what I've been talking about, and a lot of what I'm saying will be implemented in the new system that we're developing. And like I said, in a week we'll have it set up so our members can come in and take a look. And I'll say it right now: auto serve function. It is unanimously across the board. Nobody wants it.
Yeah.
You know, it's garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a system where you just leave it open and pages are loading. If you want to do that, go download a script and just pull your page 1,000 times. You know.
Yeah, it's not a, you know.
It's a waste of resource, and to the point that companies like Videotron, Bell Canada, I think SprintNet, that network, I believe they're kicking people off their cable connections, even though they have unlimited bandwidth on their high-speed connection. If they find out you're using certain sites, they will close your account. They will shut down your connection because you're wasting resource.
Okay.
You know, so I don't know about in Germany how that is over there, but I think in Germany you got to pay for all your bandwidth, right, John?
Yeah, you pay for a certain amount of bandwidth, and depends on what your provider offers. But
can you get unlimited?
I think so. Yeah, you pay the more you can get, and I think there's a point where you can get unlimited, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because I can't afford anything like that anyway.
No, I know.
No,
I know.
I'm not sure, but I'll look into it.
The fiber optic line being put in, the guy, when I was talking on the phone, he was saying 25 megabits downline, 10 megabits upline. For me, that's more than enough with what we're doing. And he was always saying, well, just 300 gigs a month. And I'm like, no, I need unlimited. And he kept talking about the 300. And I said, no, I need unlimited. And he goes, well, we could go to 600. And I said, no, look, do you understand what I'm saying? I need unlimited. And then he goes, oh, well, are you sure? I said, I'll blow through 600 gigs in this household in about a week. You know, and just with these chats alone, this is a huge amount of gigs, you know. All the data and upload and download and recording. And, you know, when we get like the other day, we had 9 people on in all videos. That's 9 streams of video all coming in. You know, so that maxes out real quick, right? You know, so yeah, so it's a big deal. So so going back to these auto serves, they're wasting bandwidth, and there's only actually a limited amount of bandwidth that each person can actually. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God! I had turkey chicken noodle soup. I made chicken noodle soup, and my wife put turkey in it, and now I got the hiccups and I got the burps. That turkey is scratching and digging its talons into me. It's like, oh no, it was really good actually. Try it sometime. Chicken noodle soup, Lipton's chicken noodle soup, and put some turkey pieces in it from a previously cooked turkey. Okay. Awesome taste. It really tastes really good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is. So so a lot of these auto serves are being taken down. You know, they're people are getting away from them because it's just a waste of resource. You know,
Yeah, man. When I started really learning about this industry, um, someone said that the auto surf thing is it's a waste of time and it's not real traffic,
yeah,
and stuff like that. So
yeah.
could you
Oh,
jump on something like that?
after getting viruses and worms off of HitLeap, which we're not supposed to be able to, but HitLeap was causing me to have troubles, and then my own provider called me up and told me that I'm using some sort of Trojan virus
Okay,
thing. I killed
yeah.
HitLeap, and those complaints went away right away, and I found that strange.
Mm,
So
that's
there's,
another bad thing about this auto serve site. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. Well, that's the
yeah,
thing, and I'm going to say this here. I think it's okay to say it. Our traffic exchange we're setting up, and when I say this, we're going to have people in the comments saying, "How can you guarantee this?" One,
yeah.
one, we can guarantee there'll be no more auto playing videos. Two, we can guarantee there'll be no auto playing sound. So you'll surf and you won't have that annoying blaring sound and audio in your face, right?
Yeah.
Three, I can guarantee 100% that there will be no viruses, no worms, no Trojans, no
Okay.
infections. 100% guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah, and when we get the system set up and we release it, right now people are going, "What?" And I'm like, yeah.
Right.
When I first said that, a lot of people came back at me and said, "No, no, no, no. There's got to be. You can't do that." And yes, we can. But
Everybody's probably going like, yeah,
yeah, that's it.
sure.
That's it. We've been working on this for a year. It is totally different from the industry standard now,
Okay.
but it does protect you from Trojans, viruses, infections, threats on all platforms: Mac, IBM, PC, Linux, Android, because now there's Android computers now, keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
So it protects you from all that. The annoying auto playing sounds and videos, those will be blocked. They will not play. And I think a lot of members will like that. If you want to see the video, you'll just simply have to click on it, and then off you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
we're going down that path, and when we get it set up, I think a lot of members are going to they're going to say, "Hey, this is a lot better than what exists now."
Yeah.
So I want to get the
Yeah.
word out, but slowly. I don't want to flood the system because our luck will probably kill the whole network. All 10,001 people and their dogs will show up.
Hey, Belinda.
I
Hey,
I didn't see that.
I'm late.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
We started the chat off by Nelson finding out I was right. Kinder Surprise have been banned in the United States. Since
Really?
Yeah, have you ever seen a Kinder Surprise egg?
No.
No, but you have seen the commercials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're not allowed. They're a contraband in the States. My daughter told me this. I didn't believe it. I looked it up, and sure enough, So when you get a chance, go watch the video. You'll see it. We got the text from Google. When you do a search, it talks about when it was banned and all that. It's like, apparently Americans are prone to chewing into chocolate with toys in it, and then swallowing the toys and choking on them.
Like I
Okay.
said, I still don't see how that's possible, but in America, anything's
When
possible.
I feel something foreign in my mouth, like today, I was eating turkey and I had one of those. The drumstick has those little tendons, those little cartilage tendons.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm
Yeah.
chewing the meat, I felt that right away. I didn't swallow it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you,
I
but I didn't
mean,
swallow. I pulled it out.
I'm sure all you guys are sitting around thinking all those Americans will swallow anything.
Ernie, that really sounded bad.
Yeah, Ernie, you just insulted Eugene, Belinda.
Most of the women.
I love
Well,
it.
I mean, come on. What does the world think of me now, right?
I don't know if you guys have the same screen layout as I do, but on my end, John is at the bottom left corner of the 5 squares. And you just looked up, and it looked like you were looking up at Eugene and Ernie and laughing your ass off.
Really?
You know what we should do? Nelson, we should do the
No,
Brady
mine-
Bunch layout.
Yeah, we should. Well, I'm trying to, but I couldn't get 10. No, it's 9. It's 9, right?
Yeah, just not 9 people.
Yeah, so we had it the other day, but it didn't lay it out. I don't know why.
Someone has to be Alice, and it's not going to be me. I'm going to be Marsha.
You can be Marsha. Go ahead. Marsha. I remember that. I'm old. Oh my lord, I'm old. Honey, start downloading all the Brady Bunch movies, please.
No, don't punish me.
We're gonna watch all the Brady Bunch episodes now this week.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No joke. A lot of you know that I have an internet connection issue, and I got fed up with this phone company and stuff. My TV, I've given up on TV on TV shows, and we've given up on the quality, the number of channels you have to pay for just to get the few channels, a few shows you want, and how much a waste of time it's getting. I mean, it used to be 48-minute episodes, and now we're getting just shy of 40 minutes per episode per hour. There's almost 20
Just
minutes.
like food, getting smaller and getting higher in price.
Yeah, and you're paying more for more commercials. And so I've given up on it.
Yeah.
And I'm now, my wife and I are now setting up a external hard drive. We got a 2 terabyte hard drive for now. I'll add more on. But I'm going to set up in the house an internal media center. So all the smart TVs and all the computers and all laptops can access the media center and watch whatever they want when they want. You know,
Not bad.
So,
You know what, Nelson?
What's that?
I was reading about this, speaking of that, a little bit ago, and it said that a lot of people are, I mean, we have the highest package on DirecTV, and we have the highest package on our Comcast cable. And out of all those channels, hundreds of channels that we have, most of them are repeats. Like one is in HD, one isn't, but they're both the same thing.
Yeah, or they're different time zones.
5 HBOs. I mean, who the heck needs that?
Yeah, or they're all different time zones, which is good because if you miss your show, you can watch it later.
But you have that recording thing now where you don't even need a DVD or was it VCR?
Yeah,
you can record on demand or like TiVo
a DVR, digital video recorder. But it's but I'm about to package all those up and ship them all back to the phone company and say, to hell with this. They're not worth it.
Well, I was reading that now people are, and this is what I have. I have Amazon Prime yearly. I have PureFlix Christian channel yearly. And I have monthly Hulu, without the commercials. And I have
Netflix. And there's Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Canada, we
have
all
the stuff there.
Here in Crave, we have here in Canada we have Crave TV.
Yeah, you have almost everything.
Ka-ching.
I mean, even most of your websites that like Lifetime TV, they have on demand. Not all of them, but most of them on. They have live stream or on demand stream on their websites free, and there's even a device where you can hook it to your computer, right, and get all those channels without having to surf looking for them individually.
Exactly. Yeah. There's AMC, which I love. They've got a lot of good content, and they're available on the net. I think TV is going to go the way of the dodo. Seriously, the television part, I think is going to go the way of the dodo, because now you don't have to wait to a certain time to watch what you want to watch. You watch what you want, when you want, how you want.
Even YouTube has some. I mean, now they're doing away with some of it because of copyright issues, but they still have lots of TV episodes from like years ago and movies.
Well, YouTube Red. If you guys get the chance of getting YouTube Red, go for it.
I have it.
You do? Okay. Yeah. YouTube Red is basically. I was
wondering about that. Yeah.
Well, YouTube Red is content providers like ourselves, but that they make movie or episode class grade content that they upload to the YouTube account, to a specific account. You need a YouTube Red account to see it, and it's episodes. There's whole dramas. There's a soap opera that I know of on there. Some of it is like real life reality show stuff, not this television. This is reality show. Really, you're watching the inside of an apartment of a family. They set up the cameras, and that's their reality show. And every fight, every argument. Like the other day, I saw a clip where the lady pulled out the turkey and she dropped it on the floor. And it was like the whole fuss about how the turkey got dropped, and it was all live, and people are loving this. It really is real life. You're looking into other people's lives, not what Fox decides is real life. Not like watching,
rigged or making it.
Yeah, like the Kardashians. That's rigged. I mean, that was scripted.
Why do people want to see people's lives? Are we that nosy? I mean, really, do you not have a life?
Well, why does somebody, my neighbor, always want to know what's on the other side of my fence?
I don't know.
It's curiosity. It literally is curiosity. Everybody wants to know what's going on elsewhere.
To be honest with you, I'm not that nosy. I really aren't. I mean, it has to be something that really grabs my attention to even want to know.
What are you going to say, John?
I said inherently nosy.
Yeah, we all are. We all want to. We all, as primates, we all want to know what the other primate's doing, and is the other primate doing something better than us? And that's instinctual.
I mean, they have these programs here in Germany, right? We call it. Let me see how would I say this in English?
Turns the world.
Yes. We have these programs, right? That we call it the unemployed people's programs, because you don't have work, so you sit home all day watching television, and some of them are like reality based, or like they tell stories about real things that happened, but they use actors to do it.
Reenacting.
Huh?
It's like reenacting, like when they do crime
Yeah.
TV, they do
Yeah.
reenacting of the scene.
Yeah. And the thing about it, some of it is like so stupid, but it's like you watch 5 minutes of it, and no matter how stupid it might be, you just want to know what happens next. It's like
That's
it
right.
just draws you in there. So it's like I have to like come to a point, if I happen to see that by mistake, I have to get to a point where I just turn it off, go somewhere else, because it's addicting like real quick.
That's right. I know what you mean. I used to have my TV set up in my office here, and if a show came on, I'd be doing programming, and I would just turn my chair 90 degrees and start watching TV. And then look back over to my left. Oh, I am supposed to be doing programming. Show ended, and another show starts. Turn it over, and then look back. And I'm glad I got rid of that. Now I'm using Netflix. I do get up from my chair and go watch TV. I got to get my head off the computer. I can't do it for 8 hours straight. But it's more controlled now. I'm actually getting more stuff done this way than when I had a TV sitting beside me.
Well, you can hook your TV as a computer, but I just have my big wide screen on my computer and make it into a TV.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's what I mean. I watch everything on my computer now, or a tablet, or a laptop, or whatever. It's more convenient. So we were talking about traffic exchanges. We were talking about Kinder eggs. John, you had your blog post. If you want to talk about that, would you mind?
No problem. It was kind of a spur of the moment blog post. This issue has been turning around in my head for the longest time.
Right.
Because I had a run-in with someone in one of my networking rooms, and
can you, John, can you put your link to the post in your in the chat box? I want to bring it up on the screen.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me get it. Get it.
Now, everybody, all at the same time. Everybody, John, we're waiting, John. Come on, John.
It takes me a while to find stuff.
Creepy. Ernie, while John's finding the link, did you have a topic you want to talk about, or are you totally clueless, or maybe you do want to mention why you're losing all your hair?
No.
Oh, come on. We always
the whole traffic industry is an interesting thing. There's no doubt there's been a big shakeup on it. It impacted me much more than what I thought it would, the whole PayPal thing and all that. And I'm still kind of reeling from it, recovering. But the reality of it is that maybe it did need a little shakeup because, as Nelson said, you're seeing, volumes, surfing volumes and all that go down, except for bot surfing and all that. And you're seeing, you're really seeing results go down. And just a total saturation of the industry as far as just look up traffic exchange on Google and you'll see like over 100,000, hits on it. It's like there's just so many of these things, and
I'm sorry, not to interrupt, but what do you mean by going down? I missed half the conversation. Sorry.
Go ahead and recap, Ernie, if you want. Ernie, you still there?
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that question.
I said, I'm sorry not to interrupt, but when you were talking about everything going down, I missed the beginning of the conversation. Could you give me a quick summary of what you were discussing prior?
He was talking about how the industry basically has gotten to the point where it's slanted more to the income and enrichment of owners and less for the people that are actually using the services. And he was also mentioning that in the works has been a project at Mardox to create our own traffic exchange. Did you catch any of that?
Really? Oh.
And it's going to be basically a whole different animal in the sense that it's not going to be based on everybody buying credits and never surfing. And also there's not going to be any sound allowed, like the instant start videos and instant start sound.
Yeah,
it's going to be designed for smooth surfing, really.
Yep.
And it's going to be, in about a week or so, he's going to start inviting a few key people to take a look at it and kick the tires on it and help him work out some of the...
Hey, no kicking.
I have a question, Nelson.
I didn't say kick
use
the
a
Nelson,
separate.
I said kick the tires.
I have a question, Nelson. I use a separate email just for, safe list and traffic exchange. When I sign up on your traffic exchange, I can use a different email just for that, right? Since I'll be in.
You can do what you want when that concerns. But just to be clear, it's not my traffic exchange. I'm the one that was programming it, but it belongs to another person in the group. That person's not ready yet to disclose that it belongs to them, but it is coming out this week. You guys will get, we'll publish all that to the group.
Okay, thank you.
But it's not mine as such. It's I don't have time to run a traffic exchange and Mardox and other sites. I got 4 or 5 sites that I've got other members that have taken over. I'm going to remain a partner in it, but it's their site. They can do what they want. If they tell me they want to change the background to look like that sea foam green, then clickety click, it's done. I won't say anything about it. But if they crash the business, well, John, you don't see it, but I do.
Okay.
Our members can see your blog post here. If you want to talk, if you want to go through and read, I'm going to scroll so it shows on the live feed at the same time.
Okay. Should I read it or just talk about it?
Go ahead and let's read it out, and we can talk about it after.
Okay, I'll read it then. Have you ever felt like a spammer? Why do I ask that question? Well, honestly, because I have sometimes been made to feel that way. Normally, when I give someone a link and ask them to check out a program or service, especially something that requires an investment, I do it because I honestly think that it might be something useful for the person for whatever reason. Recently, I did that in a Skype chat room, and it sort of came across like I was trying to push something on someone. Yes, this does happen far too often, and I can understand the negative feelings behind it. But the Skype room I was in is a room I have been a member of for a number of years, meaning that the people in the room should know me and understand my intentions, which leads me to the theme of considering the source. There are spammers galore out there, but not everyone who posts a link in a public forum is a spammer. We need to think seriously about who posted the link and why. If it fits our personal category of spammer, then so be it. But if you realize someone is just to pass along some useful information, then take it as that. There is a reason that there are rules in public forums for posting links. Those rules are very important. But sometimes someone may make an error in judgment and post a link somewhere they really shouldn't. Does that make them a spammer or a program pusher? Not really. I have taken a look at a great number of links posted by people in my networking circles. I know that the people aren't simply trying to make a quick buck. I have even joined or purchased things from their links. Sometimes I even do it simply to support them if I can, when I know that they will get some sort of commission from it. That is my way of helping people out in my networking circles. To be honest, we are all trying to make money in our industry, but we should understand how to use discretion. So, the next time someone you know or should know posts a link in your Skype room or some other public, semi-public forum, consider who the link is coming from. Maybe that person thinks that you will understand their intentions. You can at least give it a courtesy look and tell them what you honestly think about it and why it's not for you. That's a part of what networking is all about, folks. There is no feeling more terrible than when people in your networking circles think you are a spammer when that is the furthest from your intentions. If there is someone in your network that seems to do a bit much suggesting things, why not speak with them privately and say something like, hey, I know you mean well, but when you do that so often, you come across like a spammer. I think the person would appreciate the tap on the shoulder. If they don't appreciate it, then that's their problem. Thanks for reading and now listening to my blah, blah, blah. Till next time. Yours in success, John Brewers.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I like it. That was a really good post. I like your blog post because they actually they come across as down to earth and human. You can see that, you wrote your thoughts on a page.
Okay, that's what I like.
And I was gonna say earlier that you're talking about the people that are stirring up the industry, that you mentioned me, but it's also you too. Anybody who puts out their thoughts on a blog post, it matters. I mean, I'm just gonna put the page back up for our viewers to see. If you scroll down here, John, when did you post this? What time did you post this?
Today, my time today, earlier times. I don't know when.
Okay, so you posted.
So
it was.
Huh?
Yeah, so it was today. I'm just trying to see where the comments were. There were
up top.
There were comments.
Right there.
Yep.
And he's already got 10 comments from people posting.
Some of them are Some of them are replies to their comments, but yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's still awesome. That's and you can see another thing John does in his post. Like I said, I got this on the screen. It's recording right now, and I'm recording the look of your page. And you can see John takes the time to reply back to people's posts. It's important to do that. Now, if you got 1,000 posts, well, obviously you can't reply back to everything, but he at least tries to reply back to those comments. That's important. You're making the people believe or feel that they're actually important.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome. And like I said, I like your stuff because it's down to earth. Your thoughts, it is genuine. It's really good stuff. I like it. And there's the website address at the top of the screen if you guys want. It is esljohnnymarketing.com. So go check out his blog site. He's got a lot of good things in there. John I think, John, you're using that as your hosting package at Mardox, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, if you're a paid member at Mardox, you get a hosting package which you can put Joomla, WordPress. You can do a bunch of hosting you can do whatever hosting you want with that package. It's included in the cost. So John's using it to do this. So no, good job, John. Good job.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, and again, it is people like you that are making a difference also. Because you're taking the time and the effort to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Ernie? Where's your blog?
My blog is in serious need of updating, unfortunately. I'm not as prolific as John is, where I'm just cranking out daily posts and all that. John, some of us work for a living. We got to
some of us are,
but I'm thinking maybe I should hire John as a ghostwriter. I love his stuff.
I think Ernie's last post was men's hair loss in the 1970s.
and how it relates to traffic exchanges.
Didn't you use a VIC-20 to write that last post, Ernie?
Oh, I don't even remember when I wrote that last post. I think I've done a few replies though. I do have a blog, but I'm not going to mention it right here.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to have to get working on that.
I don't want to pull off in John's thunder here. I mean, this guy. No, honestly, folks. So if you haven't seen John's blog, Nelson's right. It's definitely worth reading. And I think the other thing that I enjoy about John's posts is that they're very relational. I mean, you look at those and it's like, oh man, I can relate to that, or we're right there with you, buddy. When you say something, it's like you're taking us right along with you, and sometimes you're saying what we want to say, or you're helping us understand what we're thinking. We're thinking about something like that, and we're thinking, oh, how does that all figure out? And you'll say something about it, and it's like, oh yeah, that's how it all comes together. That's what makes sense. That's why it bothers me, and that's definitely what makes his blog valuable.
Yeah, that's right.
Ernie, I need to update my blog too, because I do full-time coaching and stuff. That's another thing too. John touched on with his blog is it's amazing. I never understand. They could be spamming people to death, and if you post a legitimate link for any reason that's practical and understandable, the spammer calls you a spammer.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if that's not hypocritical.
It happened to me a while back. Not that far back. A couple months ago, I joined a forum, and I was reading the post, and I told them, "What do you guys think about this site?" And I'm not going to mention the site, but I posted a link to the domain name, and I'm not kidding you. Not 5 minutes later, I was banned. I was gone. Tried to open a support ticket, and it said, "We're sorry, your email address has been banned on this network." And so I finally got a hold of the administrator by creating another account with another email address with another IP address. And I asked him, I said, "Well, why did I get banned?" He goes, "Well, you're not allowed putting links in the forum." And I said, "It's a legitimate question. I wanted to know what people thought about that link." And then I went back to another post the previous day. There's 4 links in that post in that forum entry. That guy's still there. So yeah, that's a perfect example of what we're seeing in the media and the news today. They read the headline and people react on it. They don't read the article. In my case, he saw the URL, he saw the domain name, and he reacted on it. And it was like, "Oh, you're a spammer, you're gone." He didn't take the time to read the post.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when you see a link, it doesn't necessarily mean that person is maliciously placing that or placing it for the sole purpose of trying to glean commissions. A lot of times that person honestly feels they're offering something of value or in relation to the topic being discussed.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't mind if somebody puts their affiliate link on there. If it's something related to what we're discussing or something and related to, fine. Just don't go up and post a link without either having permission or being prompted to do so.
Or also like in the Mardox Skype group, which you can get to, by the way, at the top of this video. The link is at the top of the video. You don't want to go in and just paste a link. That's the worst thing you can do. That really is spamming. You want to write a small paragraph, a couple sentences. "Hey guys, I found this." Explain where you found it, what it's about, or what you're looking for in return as commentary for that site.
Yeah.
We do see a lot of links from members in the group, just posting a link. Most people won't click on just a link. It's like, why am I clicking on it? What is it? Who cares?
I usually, before I post a link, I usually ask your permission. Unless it's like this is my blog link, I know it's okay if I post it.
Yeah.
But if I want to post something else, I usually ask you first if it's okay if I post it in the.
That's it. And tomorrow we're going to talk about a new protocol that's going to be put in place when it's going to come to affiliate programs and stuff like that. Where there is a situation going on, and I talked to Ernie, and Kerry wants to get on and talk about it. That'll be tomorrow's topic about what we call affiliate sniping. Another 10 cents, John. You got to pay your rent, don't you? Come on, get that cup up. Get that cup up every minute.
Nelson, by the way.
Wrong cup, Ernie.
Nelson, I got to tell you this. It's important.
Yeah.
You know how you were having trouble with PayPal because of being a membership site?
Yeah.
Well, I personally know a few people that have membership sites, and all they did was just show what their membership site was, and PayPal let them back in.
Yeah.
So they're not doing away with it, like you said. They're not totally doing away with it. They're just very strict now.
Oh no, PayPal, is getting very strict, but I don't want to deal with the problems of dealing with them. I'm in the process. I want to see if we can get back in, but because we're an MLM, there is money being paid back out. That's where PayPal doesn't want it. In other words, they told us we can come back in and process, but it can only be a one-way transaction. Money comes in, you get a service. That's what they want to see. It's the affiliate marketing thing they're very touchy about. They're very, very touchy about it right now.
Well, this guy's affiliate marketing. I'm not saying he has a lot of levels, but it's still affiliate.
Well, one level is acceptable. Multi-level is not, as far as I can see. I don't have solid proof on that, but no, I know what you're saying. I have been considering bringing back PayPal, but it's so problematic. It's ridiculous. I don't know if I'm going to be on the phone with them every week for 2-3 hours a week. Is it worth my time and effort to have them running? Whereas Payza, it's been like, fly and it's go. It's granted we got to reprove ourselves on the market when it comes to a payment processor, but
Yeah, I can't use Payza.
yeah, but I got no problems with Payza. But I'm also seeing Payza bringing up a lot of things in the near future that they're going to excel and I think exceed PayPal real soon.
Probably will.
Yeah.
They're smart.
Yeah, just like they're starting, instead of having to go get a credit card at Payza, one of those prepaid debit cards, they're going to start making it so that you can cash out to your very own real credit card, not through Payza, but the one you already have in your wallet. The same one that you use to put money up, you'll be able to request money back down to it.
Well, that's great if I could just use Payza. Otherwise, it doesn't do me any good.
Yeah, that's it, But no, there's a whole bunch of stuff on the platform right now. We're also, like I said, we're still in the process of talking with AuthorizeNet to see if we can accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, stuff like that.
But I mean, I can pay with a debit card, right? My problem is the only way I can get paid is through PayPal.
Yeah, well, you and a couple other people, but it's a logistical problem that's you can't believe how much of a problem it is. It's not just one person. It's multiple issues across the board. If we accept credit cards, and let's say the person doesn't have a PayPal or Payza account, I was talking to Michael Costa about this yesterday, and I had to tell him, I said, if we accept a payment by credit card through a merchant account, which has nothing to do with PayPal or Payza, how do we get your money back to you?
Yeah, because we don't do merchant accounts. Most of us can't even do that.
No, but let's say I got a merchant account. I receive your money to my merchant account, and then, or your downline pays, and then I owe you a commission, but you don't have a PayPal or Payza account. I got to get the money back to you. Now I can write you a check, but here, in North America, anyways, if someone writes you a check, a physical paper check for an amount, and sends it across the border, your bank in the other country is going to hold it for 30 days.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's the problem. Otherwise, I would be more than happy to go back to writing checks. I know a company here in town that I simply send them a spreadsheet with all the amounts, people's names, addresses, everything. They do all the processing. They print the checks. They put them in envelopes. The letter goes in there. It gets mailed out. Everything is done.
I couldn't tell you last time I had a check. I am so spoiled. I get paid instantly. I mean, I haven't done weekly or checks in I don't know how many years.
No, we want to do instantly also, but it's still instantly to an online program, which then you'll have to then move the money to a payable system at some point. Whether it's PayPal or it's Payza. We're still stuck in the same position where we got to depend on one of these third-party websites. That's the problem.
Speaking of which,
yes.
Can one of these days can we talk about Bitcoin?
Yeah. We accept Bitcoin right now through Payza.
I mean, just talk about it because I talked with someone about it today. Well, it happened to be kind of by mistake. I was talking to them about something else. I discovered it somehow.
Okay, but what is it? What is it you want to know about Bitcoin?
Just everything there is about it. Because I was kind of skeptical about it. Yeah. But this person had a link in the blog about it and showed a little video about it, which was pretty cool. Yeah. And I just think it's a good topic to talk about.
I tampered with it a bit.
I'm not into that.
Well, you're gonna want to get into it. It's the currency that if eventually, maybe not next year, but in the next, I'd say, decade, it's going to overpower all the other currencies that are out there.
Yeah, but see, I've been through the silver, gold stuff programs before.
No. This has nothing to do with silver or gold. This is Bitcoin. Now, let me give you a little insight of what Bitcoin is. Okay, Bitcoin. I'm going to start right down at the foundation of what it is. Okay, Bitcoin is a software application called grid computing. The grid computing software runs on people's computers, thousands and thousands of computers across the world. It's called a bit mining is what they refer to it as. Okay, I have a grid computing application I developed for myself for my own business. One day we'll get back to that. I want to bring it back into life. But what it is the software runs on your computer. As you do mathematical progression or mathematical calculations for a business or a company or whatever the application requires the data to be processed, your computer's doing the processing. Bitcoin, the organization, then pays you in Bitcoin for X number of thousands of data processes or CPU usage of your computer. So this mainly runs when your computer's idle. You get up, you leave, 2 minutes later, your computer kicks in, it continues calculating, you come back, you move your mouse, boom, it stops, you go back to doing what you're doing. When a data packet's done, the data packet's sent up to a main server, and then you're paid in Bitcoin. Now, granted, it's in milli or nano coin. It's like 8 decimal places. It's minute. But there are people that will sit there and do this and let their computers run all day long. In fact, there's whole computers now that you can buy, put on your desktop, and all it does is Bitcoin processing. Okay. Now, Bitcoin, after that, you take your Bitcoin wallet and you can now go to another person who has another Bitcoin account and send them your Bitcoin in exchange for a product or service. Just like you open your wallet and say, here's $20, give me that book. You see?
Yeah, but how many Bitcoins is it like not pay per click, but pay to click, where you're earning
no.
1 cent and
you're mixing up two totally different universes.
No, I mean the same idea.
No, it's not. It's not pay to click. It's not. It literally is not.
But what I mean is you're only earning, what I'm getting at is that you're only earning a tiny bit per whatever.
Well, it depends on what you do. Go ahead, John.
I just posted the link from the person's blog.
Yeah.
And they have a little video about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you want, you can, put that on the thingy thing.
Yeah, we'll bring it up on another chat for sure, and I'll look at the video too. I invited
that person to Mardox, and
I got to do some research on it too, because I do want to get into Bitcoin. I don't understand 100%. I understand it. I understand it on a fundamental level, because what I did a few years ago, almost just about when I went into landscaping, I designed a grid computing application. You download the software to your computer. You let the program do decision making or calculations. And excuse me, geez, I got gas today. Excuse me.
Thanks for letting us know that.
Oh wow, excuse me. But as your computer did processes, Mardox then paid you in credits or points, and then you were supposed to use the points. Another 10 cents there, ka-ching. And so you earned points at Mardox at the time, and those points you could use them towards advertising, towards publishing your site, hosting, all the services we had at the time. And then things went astray and I lost track of it. I still got the software, but what we were doing is we were running a search engine at the time. We needed computers around the world to go and grab websites, analyze all the keywords, the titles, the description, meta tags, and then come back to us with the final result of every website. So we would send 100 websites to your computer. Your computer would then take that package and go harvest all these 100 sites, analyze them, and send us back the website address with its keywords and title, for example. When it came back to the root server, the server then said, okay, update this website because now it's changed. Here's the new listing. You see, so we had 1,000 computers around the world doing this, and we were almost running faster than Google in terms of update time. Almost. Now, could you imagine 10,000 computers where we did not need to have 40,000 servers in a server facility? We were using people's computers to do the same work, and in exchange, we were giving people credits towards their banner advertising, site hosting, all the different kinds of stuff. It was a very similar type of system like Bitcoin, but except that you could not take the Mardox credits and give it to anybody else. You had to use them yourself, So that could be another project to bring back to life, you see.
Well, okay, here's an example. I'm going to talk to your program. They take, bank, PayPal, whatever payment you want to give, right?
Yeah.
And they do have Bitcoin as an option. But if you're earning it the way you're explaining it, then how would I have like 2,000, 5,000 in Bitcoin I just don't want to mess with that.
Oh no, but okay, you mean like you mean to get the money out? You mean?
to pay or to receive commission.
Well, no, but we can pay it. We can pay someone in Bitcoin. It is possible.
Well,
But I mean, why would I want Bitcoin? I'd rather have the cash and know I'm getting the full cash.
No, but you can get the full cash, but you'll have to go through a system where they'll receive the Bitcoin and convert it to another currency, because it's its own currency on its own. It's on the same level as gold.
well, we'll
Yeah,
have to
but
go to the discussion
I'm
next time.
not into. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into currency. I used to be, but I'm not anymore.
No. But no. You are in currency. You use the American dollar. That's a currency.
Well, I mean, you know, trading one for the other. In other words.
Well, no, but you're going to have to at some point. In the near future, everyone's going to have to, because that's what it's aiming for. It's sad. In some cases, it's sad to say, but it is what it's headed for. The internet's currencies are too fluctuating. When I pay for a server, I can pay between 270 and the next month after 306 Canadian, because the American dollar goes up and down all the time, because my servers are in American dollars.
So is this Bitcoin supposed to be like even for all country or something,
Yes.
so that we're
Well,
all paying the same?
Well, it's one currency and it has no borders.
That's what I mean.
You could be on Mars. You could literally have a place on Mars and still pay with Bitcoin, and it's the same value.
But are you sure it's going to overtake PayPal and all the other ones?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Hey, Belinda,
Huh?
I'll put the link in your room, in your Skype room, and you can check out the little video.
Oh, you mean in my PM?
Huh?
You mean my Skype PM?
Yeah, in the Skype room for Mardox, he's going to put the link up for the video.
I'll put it in the Mardox room.
Yeah.
And everybody can take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll put the link.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'll put the link in the description below for this video. Okay, so if you guys don't mind, we'll wrap this one up. We're getting on to over an hour, and but it's a good topic for another day. We can talk about how currencies and why it's going to take over. Okay, so this was the Mardox live chat for December 6, 2016. We're getting closer and closer to December 25th. In some cases, I just can't wait to see what that big, huge, ginormous box is under the tree. I want to see what's in it, you know. My luck, it's a little tiny box in the middle.
or a set of frying pans.
We've done something like that before.
Yeah, see, they've done that before. And ka-ching, another 10 cents. There you go. So we're here every day, Monday through Saturday, Eastern Standard Time at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. John, who laughs his butt off. Belinda always has something to say. Ernie, who just disappears for no reason right at 4 o'clock. Eugene, who doesn't say a word. And me. As of tomorrow, we'll have fiber optic connection. And as I said at the beginning, yay! We'll have full streaming. And as I said at the beginning of the video, get in there, subscribe to this channel, like the video, and comment, and you will run the chance of winning one of the two. That's right, one of two $25 Amazon gift cards. So get in there, like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, it's the and, not or. All three have to be done, and then you're eligible to win the prize. So get in there and do it, and pass out the word to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you guys want. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody have a good day.
God bless everyone. Bye.
See you. Have a good one.